good little prop. So we need 1 pound weights, 1 pound weights. And it turns out like I have organic pumpkin pie, right? And it's perfect 1 pound weights. So if you have a can or something you can use for 1 pound weight, these are 15 ounces, which is just about ideal for the shoulder work we're gonna do. All right, perfect. You was trouble. Core exercises, and then we'll do some legs. So maybe we'll stay a little bit off our back today. We won't do quite as much back stuff today. Okay, so let's go ahead and set those cans down. Let's come on back and get ready for some warm up, a little bit of warm up. My son's rearranged the room for me today, so you'll see I'm on the other side. So let's just start to tap, tap, and tap, and tap, and tap. So here, when we're tapping, so this is not, we don't want to do this. We don't want to bend our knees. What we want to do is straighten the leg and straight and straight and straight. So what we're doing is we're kicking right here from the glute muscle, kick and kick. So straight leg, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. There we go. Good. So as we're doing this, tightening up the tummies and kicking back with the hip. Breathe. Good. For 5, 4, 3. We're going to take the heels high. Ready? Here we go. Heels up. So again, as we bring up, so what we don't want to do is we don't want to do this. No, we don't want to do that. We want to push those knees back and bring the heels up to the hips. Good. Pulling up and back, up and back. There we go. Pull, pull. Good. Breathe. 5, 4. We're going to change the arms. Ready? Here we go. Take the arms high, high. So we're going to just reach up with those arms and kicking back with the legs. Just bringing our heart rate up just a little bit, getting some motion in the system, getting some movement. Whew. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Good. Now, calm it down, calm it down. Let's just march, march. Now I'm going to march to the side of my mat and we're going to do a grapevine. All right. Everybody know what a grapevine is? So a grapevine, we step behind. We step, step, over, good. Right behind and kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Good. Just keep those up. Now let's add those arms in. Can we add some arms in? So we go 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. My brain is overloaded here, right? Whew. Right there, my brain just went into hyperdrive. Can't figure out anything else. Best thing to do is just not think about it. Good. One more all the way over. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Walk here, walk here, walk here. Good, just walking it out, walking it out. Now we're gonna bring our arms up and we're gonna start with that left arm and we're gonna bring it to the right knee, okay? Here we go. Pull, pull, pull. Good, it's a standing oblique crunch and we're just gonna crunch across and find that balance. If we need a chair or something to hold on to or a wall, find that balance and pull up through the center of the body, lifting that knee. Good, reach and pull, reach, pull. Good, for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, opposite side. Here we go, pull. There we go. Lifting up that knee and across, squeezing and lifting the knee, pull. Good. 4 more, 4 more. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're going to go into a squat. So hips curve forward. So we're going to go ahead and go back, pushing back with the knees, push down, press up, down, press up. Keep the hips lifted, down, and press. Push right here from the hips. Exhale, squeeze. So push the heels into the floor as we press up with the glutes and the hamstrings. There we go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna come down and we're gonna pulse. Pulse, 2, 3, press up. Pulse, 2, 3, press up. 2 more times. Press up. 1 more time. Pulse. 2, 3, press up. All right, take those legs wide. So the knees go out to the side, the shoulders are over the hips. We're gonna go down and up. A little plie, all right? So we're thinking about taking our hips and opening our hips. So it's opening up the area around the hips right here and creating a little strength and squeeze from the bottom of the tush, all right? Down and up. Warming that area up, and then we're gonna add in those arms. We're gonna raise and release. Raise, there we go. Just a little squat and a little press. Inhale, exhale. Good. Keep going. 3 more. And 2 more. How about that last one? Good. Now we're going to turn our bodies to the right-hand side. We're going to tap and tap. Lean forward and back. Forward and back. Now, as we do this, draw the belly in. Good. Draw the belly in. Now start to lift that back leg. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Forward and back. Like a rocking horse. Like a rocking horse right there. Down and back. Down and back. One more. How about let's add those arms. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. There we go. Keeping that motion and movement. Flexing through the back of our bodies. 2 more. Last one, and to the other side. We go forward and back. Forward and back. Just get that rhythm. Good. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now let's start that little lift and down. Lift and down. Good. Squeezing with that straight leg. That's what we want. Straight leg, which is engaging the glutes in the back. Let's add those arms. Reach and release. Reach. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Here. Now we're going to take our arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, bend the knees and flatten the back and come forward and release it out. Now we're going to crown of the head to the floor and roll it up. Bring it up, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, crown of the head comes down to the floor and then roll up through the spine. Good. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Now we're going to go ahead and come to our cans, okay? So with our cans, come on down. We're going to work our shoulders and we're going to work our backs and we're going to work our triceps, biceps, all right? So we're going to sit on our knees. We're going to be on our knees. Now our hips are not here, they're pushed forward. When we push forward, it forces us to strengthen through the hamstrings and the glutes right here to roll the shoulders back to pull the tummies in, okay? Good. Push those hips forward, getting the shoulders right over the hips. Now let's bring our arms out and down. Exhale, inhale. Good. 1 pound weights, 1 pound weight. Do you think 1 pound weights can make us cry? No momentum, no momentum. Good. Drawing those tummies in nice and tight, keeping the rib cage down. 2 more. Last one. Now we do little circles. So the hands are right in line with the shoulders. Breathe. There we go. Ooh, feels so good. Feels so good. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's take it the other direction. Here we go. Circle it out. Circle it out. There we go. Just breathe. Hold. Now we bring the hands right in front of the shoulders and then right out by the sides. In front of the shoulders and out by the sides. So think about those geometry, those lines of geometry. What?
I doubled my weight.
Ooh, you're gonna feel that. That's gonna make you cry.
Good idea.
Good. Stay with it. One more. Take it out, palms up. Palms up, roll the shoulders back and down. We're gonna bring it in and out. In and out. And we will feel the burn of a 1 pound weight. Yes, we will. Good. Keep those elbows high, straight in line with the shoulders. This is toning weight. It's a light weight with a controlled motion. How about 2 more? Last one. Hold those arms 90 degrees at goalposts. Bring those elbows down. We're going to press up. Exhale, inhale. So we're pushing through the shoulders, using the breath to lift those weights. Woo! Oh, mama, we got to feel it. Yes. How about 4 more? 4. Starting to question my life decisions, right? 2 more. Last one, last one. Bring it down. Let those arms down, palms to the floor. Now we raise up like a V and down. Tap the cans. Up like a V, down, tap the cans. Nice and controlled. Exhale, working on the top of those shoulders, on the back of those shoulder muscles, right? Lift and release. Gently tap. Or actually, we don't even tap, we just bring them together. Just bringing them together. Raise, keeping the chest down, right? So here I want to show you. So sometimes the chest will have a tendency to kind of bow back, right? And what we're doing is we're getting rid of, this is not what I want. What I want is the shoulders to remain exactly still and the muscle to lift from the shoulder, the back of the shoulder. How about 2 more? Good. How about 1 more? There we go. Bring it down. Shake it out. How about a little shake it out? Neck goes side to side, side to side. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Okay. Now we're going to bring it up to that 90-degree goalpost arms. Palms are away from the body. All right. We're going to drop it down to 90 degrees. Okay. Keep the elbows lifted. Now look at that line. You see the line that your shoulders are making? So the wrists are directly in front of the elbows. Get that form. Now we're going to lift and lower. Lift like that 90-degree goalpost. So the rotation, it's a rotation in the shoulder. This is the rotator cuff of our shoulder that allows us to have the momentum to move forward and up and down motion in our shoulders. I don't know about you guys, but this is burning me. Woo. Something is definitely activated here, right? 2, 1, let it down, bring it down, okay? Now, hold it here. Now, we're going to go a couple of pieces here. We're going to lift out to the side, up, in, tap, out, down. Good? And then in. Okay? So here we go. We're going to go up, lift, in, out, flat, and down. Raise, lift, in, out, flat, and down. Woo! These are wonderful, right? Down and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got all those? Raise, lift, center, out, flat, down. One more. Good. Playing with our brain today too, huh? Let it down, shake it out, shake it out. Yowza, yowza, yowza. How do we like all that? That's good stuff, right? Now we're going to do one more. This one to me is my least favorite. So here we're going to go to it. We're going to take those arms and bend them at a 90 degree. See that 90-degree angle, right? Squeeze those hips and push the chest down and get the body a straight line. Now bring those arms so that they're parallel to the floor and the palms are facing towards us, okay? Now the wrist distance and the elbow distance are the same as the shoulder distance. Now we're going to press up. We're just going to pulse those hands towards the ceiling. Yeah? Woo, wee, owie, owie. Good. Squeeze it up. Little tiny bounce right here. Little tiny bounce. Now make sure, try to get the wrists and the elbows the same distance apart. Good. Breathe through that. Breathe, breathe, breathe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down. Shake it out. Youch! All right, now we're going to do triceps, the back of the arm, okay? We're going to hinge forward this time. The gaze is going to be down at the floor. We're going to get that elbow up parallel to the floor and plugged in close to the body, okay? Now we're going to take the arm and reach that arm straight out flat with the parallel to the floor, yes? How's that look? Does that feel? We're going to bring it in, keep the elbow high, press it back. Pull it in, press it back. Inhale, exhale. So the goal is to keep that elbow parallel. Keep from the shoulder to the elbow parallel to the floor and let the hinge happen right at the elbow. Press, release. Press, good. Squeeze. Let's go up for 2 more. Last one, bring it up and we're going to pulse. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Give it a little shake. Ha, 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 youch! Okay, now we're gonna do it again. One more set. Ready for another set? Elbow up. Here we go. Let's kick it back. Back and forward. So we're gonna get that arm straight to the floor every time. So we feel a little pinch in the back of that tricep. That's what we're looking for, is that tricep pinch. Good. For 4, woo! 3, 2, 1. Take it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Let it out. Ow! Okay, we ready to go for the other side? Yes or yes? Right? Yes or yes, right? We go towards the challenge. Bring that elbow up. Keep that arm in nice and close to the shoulders in. Okay, we ready? Here we go. Let's take that arm straight back. Okay, get that arm straight parallel to the floor. So lean forward a little bit more and bring that arm up. There we go. Hold it here. And now let's bring it down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze. Ooh, hello, tricep. I didn't even know you existed, and now we're in love. Keep it going, keep it going. 4, 3, squeeze it out. 2, last one, bring it down, and now right back up. We pulse. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, again, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Youch. Okay, right there. Shake it out. Shake it out. Right there in that tricep, right? We got one more set. One more set right here. Take it down. Ready? So we're hinged forward. We bring that elbow up. Pull that elbow right in next to the body. Straighten that arm. Okay, nice and straight. Now here we go. Bring it down. Kick it back. No push. No momentum. Only muscle movement. How about that? 3, squeeze. And 4, ay, 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 ay. 5, but who's counting, right? 6, youch. 7, 8, bring it back up, bring it back up. Let's pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Let it out. Okay. That's enough of that mess, huh? All right, so now we're going to go behind our backs, okay? So now we're going to bring these cans behind our backs. All right, bring it down, hinge forward just a little bit, okay? Now bring our hands. So here is where we want our hands. So the hands are behind the hips. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So it's a little hinge forward, and we're just lifting those hands back from the hips. Chest is lifted, tummy's drawn in. Woo! Who thinks this is a good idea? Is this a good idea? Pressing back and forward, back and forward. Come on. Yes, we can. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Okay. Good. That was good stuff. Okay. Now let's stretch those arms out a little bit. All right. So we're going to take our right arm, take it as straight as possible across the body. Body's forward facing, and give it a little pull in. It's going to release through the outside of that shoulder. There we go. Okay. Hold that for a second. Releasing that arm, wiggling the fingers. All right. Now let's take that arm up over our head. Give it a little pull for the tricep. Reaching that elbow down towards the center of the body, or the hand down towards the center of the body. Good. Letting that down, opposite hand comes across, arm is straight. Give a little pull in. Wiggle the fingers. And opposite hand goes up and over. Breathe right here. Good. Very nice, very nice. All right. And let it out, shake it out. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, now we are going to come down a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of that core on the floor, okay? Core on the floor. We're going to see how this goes. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. If it feels great, let's do it, right? So we're going to lay down on the floor, okay? And let's go ahead and keep our elbows up. Let's keep our elbows up, a little bit elevated today, all right? We're going to take one leg and lift one knee, okay? And then we're going to extend and draw it in. Extend, draw it in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Simple stuff. Hands down by the side. There we go. Kick it out, draw it in. Breathe and release. For 3, 2, 1. Take it to the other side. Other side, bring that knee in, kick it out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, kick it out. Good. Drawing that belly button in. 2 and 1. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and lay down. Go ahead and let our chest fall down, our head fall down. Bring those knees right up over the hips. All right. Now we're going to tap the toes. So one toe tap, hold here. So here we're going to draw the belly in. So what I want us to do is I want us to take tailbone and think about lifting the hips towards the ceiling and flattening out that belly. Now let's change sides. Good. Keep the hips angled towards the ceiling and flattening out the back and drawing the belly button down. All right. Now switch sides. Tap and tap and tap and tap. Good. So notice how the knee does not change. The motion is like pushing the knee away from the chest. So we're pushing the knee away. Pushing the knee away. Good. Keep pressing those knees away. Switching and switching and switching and switching. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Take those legs nice and straight up. Straight up. Squeeze the legs, all right? So the heels are together, the toes are out. All right, let's lift up the chest. We're going to reach the palms towards the floor. Take one leg down to 45 degrees. Hold here for a moment and bring it up. Same leg. Here we go. Down halfway. Exhale up. Down halfway. Exhale up. Good. You can have your head down here if you want. But we're moving halfway down and then all the way up. halfway down, all the way up. 4 more. Keep those legs nice and straight. 2 more. Last one. Opposite leg starts to move. Halfway down, hold it here. Feel what that feels like. Keep those legs nice and straight. Now bring it up. Halfway down, all the way up. Halfway down, all the way up. We can draw up our head and squeeze through the core, or we can have the head down. Take the option that feels good. Halfway down, exhale up. For 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it in, rock those legs back and forth. Rock those legs back and forth, all right? Good. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, okay? Now, we're gonna come back up with those elbows up underneath us, palms flat on the floor. All right, we're gonna kick a leg out, bring a leg in. Kick a leg out, bring a leg in. Exhale, inhale. Kick and pull. Squeeze and pull. 1 and 2. Feel that breath. Keep the chest lifted. Pull that belly into the spine. Kick and pull. Kick and pull. Good. 1 more each side. Last one. Bring it in. Set those feet down and let it nice and long. Let it go nice and long, all right? Reach nice and long. All right, now we're gonna go into the upper abdominal crunch, okay? We're gonna take our hands towards our knees and we're gonna lift up and release down. Exhale up and down. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Good. No big deal. Think about exhaling the breath as we lift into that crunch. 2 more. Last one, hold it up, hold it up. So we're really engaged here. Now we're gonna create that little rocking motion. So we wanna feel those muscles and then we wanna rock into those muscles, okay? Calling them into action, squeezing them, not running from them, but getting to know you. Say, hey, I wanna be your friend, okay? We're gonna rock into these muscles. Keep going, keep going. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Let them out. Let them out. Good. Give them a little rub. Give them a little rub. Feels good, right? Feels good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do 1 more set of those. We're going to lift up and then reach back and down. Lift up, reach back and down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more. Now this next one, we're gonna come up and we're gonna find those muscles, go to the muscles, and now start that little crunch action right here. Little bitty crunch, okay? Find those muscles and really kind of just press into them. Say, how you doing today? Oh, yes, okay, yes, I hear what you're saying to me. It's like listening to a friend who's a little bit upset. We're pressing into those muscles and they're talking to us, right? Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. Oh my. Go ahead and give it a nice draw, a nice stretch, drawing those tummy muscles in. All right, we're going to roll over onto our side and we're going to go into our hip work, okay? So elbows, hips, and heels along the back of the mat, okay? Then we're going to take the heels, we're going to push the heels together. We're going to roll the hips forward like there was a cord coming from the ceiling, and we're going to open up those hips, okay? Just hold here for a second, pushing the heels together. This is called a clamshell. Our doctors always want us to do clamshells. We're going to come down and then push those heels together and open up the hips. Inhale, and then exhale, squeeze it open. Good. Just breathe through it, breathe through it. There we go. lifting up and opening up the angle of those hips right here. Now, if it feels good, if we want to take those heels apart, we're going to keep those heels apart and keep it in exactly the same arc of rotation. Nothing changes except the fact that our heels are no longer touching. There we go. Ooh, hello. How are you? Good morning. Wow, right? For 3, 2. Now here we go with the challenge. We're going to lift, take that knee up towards the ceiling, okay? See the knee towards the ceiling? Now we're going to extend and release. Extend and release. Press that leg nice and straight and then release it out. Extend, release. Woo! So happy about this, right? 2 more. Last one. Good. Now we're going to bring that leg forward. So the legs come forward so that they're parallel with the mat. We flex the heels, okay? All right, so we're still working in that same hip area. We're going to take the knee, center, ankle, center. Knee, center, ankle, center. Oh, anybody starting to feel some burn in their hips? Maybe a little tiny bit of burning in the hips? Okay, well, maybe it's just me. Breathe. How about 2 more? 2 more. How about 1 more? How about let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Let it out. Youch! All right, let's flip over to the other side. We got another side. Thank goodness for symmetry. All right, so we're going to go elbows, hips, and heels along the back of the mat. All right, shoulder is right underneath, elbow is right underneath shoulder. Okay, here we go. Let's lift up. Now let's push that heel together so that we can angle that knee directly up to the ceiling and push those hips forward. They want to roll back, like the hips want to roll back. We got to lift the hips so that they're parallel to the floor and then press the knee high, opening up the hips, okay? Here we go. Let's come down and then press and lift. Inhale, exhale. There we go. Squeeze. Just breathe. Good. For 3, 2. Now, if we want to take the option of taking the ankles apart, okay? So the ankles come apart, but the arc of rotation stays exactly the same. Nothing changes except the feet are no longer touching. There we go. It's a terrible idea, huh? Exhale, exhale, inhale. So we use the breath to lift the muscle and then we release. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more, getting those hips nice and warm. All right. Next one, we're going to bring it up and we're going to bring that knee up to the ceiling. Good. Just hold it here for a second. Does anybody feel it kind of like trembling a little bit right here? Yeah, for me, yes. Okay. We're going to take that knee up and down. Lift and lower. Good. Straight up in the air and then release. So we're playing with the muscles. Which muscles are working here, right? There's a lot of muscles in our hips. There's 650 muscles in our body. It is a complicated system. Good. Pressing it up and down. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. For 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it down, lock it, release it. All right, bring those knees forward so that they're right. The knees are right in front of the hips. Knees are right in front of the hips. Take the legs apart, okay? About a fist distance apart between the knees. Okay, now we're going to take the knees. Tap the knees, lift to parallel, tap the ankle, parallel. Knee, center, ankle, center. Knee, center. Oh man, These just, I tell you, that little rotational muscle right along the hip joint, right? This is our balance muscles. These are our muscles when we rotate and we turn that keep us from falling down, keeping from breaking everything. Good. Woo, nice. How about 3 more of these? And 2 more. And 1 more. Now hold it here. Hold. I love the isometrics for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it out. Let it out. Shake it out. Okay. Shake it out. Yowza. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of glute work. Okay. Let me keep track of the time. See how we're doing on the time here. Okay. We are, how are we doing? Good. So we're going to come over on all fours. All right. We're going to tuck those toes. Okay. Everybody good here? We're going to take one leg back, flex the heel, and bring that leg up with the body. Okay. Pushing the floor away, flattening out our shoulders, drawing this tummy in, drawing the tummy in. And we're going to go down and up. Inhale, exhale. Good. So the leg only comes up to the height of the hip. Good. Only to the height of the hip and directly behind the hip. 2, 1. Now let's hold it here. Keep the toe down towards the floor. Okay, we're going to go a little pulse. Look at that little pulse. It's a tiny little pulse. It's a tiny little pulse with a really big impact right there, where we're going to go ahead and keep that toe straight down to the floor and everything is lifted right there in the body. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, press it back to child's pose. Rock that back and forth, rock that back and forth, loosen up those hips, okay? Okay, if the knees are a little tight, we can put a little pillow, we can find a little pillow, we stick it underneath our tush, okay? I'm gonna flip over to the other side and that way I can see where we're at on the other side, okay? Square it out, leg goes back, flex the heel, draw, pushing the floor away, lifting up, flexing that heel straight down to the floor. All right, how we doing? Breathe. Now let's go. Down and lift. Good. Inhale, exhale. These are kind of brutal. They're simple, but they're not easy. How about 4 and 3 and 2? How about that getting to know you pulse right here? Getting to know you pulse, bringing it up. We're working into that muscle, keeping that leg as straight as possible, focusing on which muscles are working. Which muscles are working? The glute muscles are working, the hamstring muscles are working, but there are so many other little muscles. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down, press it out. Rock it back, loosen out those muscles in the hips. Good. All right. Now we're going to go to the, we're going to bring up the opposite leg. All right. And we're going to bring it up to 90 degrees, flex the foot towards the ceiling, drawing the tummy in. And we're just going to pulse. It's so simple. It is so simple and it's so not easy right here. Just push that heel towards the ceiling and try to keep the leg straight right behind the hip. There we go. My physical therapist, he says the butt is the laziest muscle in the whole body. I'm like, ah, it's so true. It doesn't want to work. Just keep pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down. Opposite side goes right up. Here we go. Hips are square to the floor. And we begin that little pulse. That little tiny pulse, pushing the floor away, okay, keeping the head in line with the spine, keeping the head lifted and in line with the spine, and keeping that knee right behind the hips. Good. So instead of trying to get out of the exercise, so for years and years, I would try to get out of the exercise. Here, we want to actually push into it. Try to push into it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down, shake it out. All right, good. So that brings us to our stretching part. We have finished the main strength part of the class. We're just going to stretch for a minute. We're going to sit with our legs out nice and long in front of us. Okay, bringing the shoulders over the hips, heels down, toes up. We're just going to start to hinge forward a little bit. Start to hinge forward. Try to draw the elbows down towards the floor. Good. Just breathe here for a moment, loosening up the lower spine. Good. And if it feels good, we can lean forward, start to roll through those shoulders a little bit, play with the back, play with the back, play with the hips, maybe a gentle rock side to side. Don't put ourselves in such a tight position that it feels bad. Start with it a little loose, play with it. And now let's go ahead and push into it, lengthening down the legs and drawing the spine down towards the floor, our belly button towards our thighs. There we go. Now roll that up, roll that up. All right. Now we're going to come over, we're going to lay down and we're going to just twist through our spine, bring the knees right over, and we're going to drop the knees over to the right side and then press the shoulders down into the floor and just twist through the spine. Stacking those knees, nice and relaxed right here. Letting everything fall a little soft. Think about creating a little distance from the crown of our head all the way through the tailbone. So creating a nice straight line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And then drawing the breath into any areas that are tight. All right, let's bring those legs up and all the way over. Let's release them over to the other side. Nice and loose through the spine, lengthening through the spine. Stacking those knees one on top of the other. Very nice. Bringing those legs all the way up and then all the way over to the side. Let's roll over and help ourselves up. Okay, we're going to come to a straddle position with our legs. Okay, legs are open to like a straddle. Okay, we're going to turn towards our right leg and then lean towards our right leg. So the shoulders come down towards the floor, just a little stretch here. So try to take the shoulders and rotate and then think about framing that leg as we draw down. Just a deep breath here. Maybe we reach a little longer if it feels good. And then roll it up. And let's try the same thing on the other side. We're going to rotate shoulders towards the floor, bringing our chest down, pushing our hips down into the floor, and then bringing our elbows down. Try to create a little distance in the elbows, noticing anything along the spine or along the shoulders or the hips, it's tight. And then we're going to go ahead and reach and lengthen a little bit. Let's reach and lengthen. There we go. Reaching and lengthening. And now we come back to the center. Let's take those legs, swing them underneath us, and come on up to a standing position. All right, good. All right, so let's take a big deep breath. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, sweep it nice down, long. One more deep breath. Inhale, nice and big. And exhale all the way down. One more time, all the way up. And all the way down. Take the right leg behind. Right leg behind. We're going to lift the right arm and then pushing up and doing the IT band stretch. IT band stretch, reaching all the way up and over. And take that one down. Opposite leg goes behind. All right. Lifting the chest, reaching up and over. And release it out. Shake it out. All right. I hope you had a good time today. I hope you enjoyed the exercise, got a little bit out of it all the way through. Okay, let me know what you think. I'll be here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You keep coming, I'll keep teaching. We'll make it a deal.